Nessa Sunshine here, and we are getting into this Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam eye look today. This here is an inspired look by Staceymariemua. That is her Instagram. Make sure, of course, to subscribe to my channel, and let's get into the tutorial. First, into this shade Dusty Rose, we're gonna dust it all over. Going in with my brush. This is the BH Cosmetics number 12 blending brush. Pat this all around, patting it in a dome shape in the inner corner, up above the eyelid crease area. Blend up into circular motions. I really want this to be blown up and out. Blend in circular motions until your blending is complete. Okie dokie, now that we have the Dusty Rose shade on both sides of our eyelids, we're gonna add a little bit more dimension and depth. This is my precise brush from that Morphe Eye Credible set. Into Cypress Umber, add this on the middle part of the eyelid, moving back and forth, adding dimension and deepening up this area. Bring it on the outer part here. Blend in tiny circular motions. Now I'm bringing larger circular motions into the mix and blending down. This is one of the fluffier ones from the Eye Credible set. Blend this area just back and forth. Add more Cypress Umber over here in the outer part of the lid. These are just swiper motions that I'm adding the shadow, and I'm gonna bring it up. I want this area of the matte shadow to be the highest point on the lid because I am going to do like a sort of cut crease halo. Bring this part up above pretty high. Blend a little bit more with the other brush that I started buffing out with from the Morphe set. Adding more Cypress Umber here in the outer corner. Take that other brush I was using from the Morphe set and blend inward in circular motion. The part of the blending you want to focus on the most, which this might be obvious to you, this might not. The part of the blending you want to focus most is on the outside, not the inside. That inside part does not matter because it's gonna be gone in a moment. I'm just gonna keep adding with a more precise brush. This is that color Cypress Umber, blending it with the other brush. Now I'm going to add Cypress Umber on the other eye. Before we get into the third eyeshadow, we're gonna go back into our first shadow, Dusty Rose, with the fluffy Morphe brush that I was blending out with. With Dusty Rose, I'm just going to blend on the outskirts of this town. Blending in circular motions from the outer corner up, down into the inner corner. We're gonna go into our third eyeshadow. Number 3. I like number 3. We're going into Noir. This is another brush from that Morphe set. Add definition, define. I take it to the outer corner of the eyelid, pounce it on or pack it on, whatever you want to call it. Blend in circular motions coming inward. Start to bring it up. I'm opening my eyes really wide so I can see if I'm blending it above where my eye crease is. Bring it down into the inner corner as well. Add noir on the other eye. Now I'm going to cut my crease. I've made my mark, bring it down around town and bring it down the other way. So I started in the center and then create the crease further by bringing it down the outside of the eye. Add the concealer here as well. Pat it out toward the outside of the eye, cutting the crease. Going back from the center point, moving it down in the inner part of the eye. This is like a cut crease halo. We're having this domed shape. It kind of reminds me of a hill. I've created a hill on my eyes today for you. And that's it. That's the tutorial. I'm just kidding. Cut the crease on the other side. So we're gonna use a couple shimmer shades. This here is that same brush. I'm going to go into glistening, add that to the center of the lid. Make sure I line it up with the crease work. Start to move down. Spray it. This is gonna help it to be more precise. Bringing it down. Let's go ahead and do that to the other side. This is like a pencil brush from that Morphe set. I'm gonna use it in bronze. Add it here where I didn't really add too much. I'm blending it up into that glistening shade. I'm gonna add it here. I'm bringing bronze all the way down on my flat brush. If you could have a superpower, what would it be? I would say teleporting because I hate to travel. Like actual traveling, like actually moving on things. I would rather I love to go to places and I like to be there, but I would prefer to teleport. Talking about extra dimensions and all. So we're going to go ahead and add dimension to what's already dimensified, if that's possible. And first, to add dimension, I'm going to go back into Dusty Rose into the outer corner, bringing it up into there. Now I'm going into Cypress Umber and Noir with that same brush. I'm gonna add it here, bring it down like liner a bit. I'm using an Anastasia 20 brush to just kind of add to that area, blend it out because the shimmer touched my, like if I actually open my eyes normal, then the shimmer touches my lid. So I better just be looking down until I take my picture. So I'm just adding more of Cypress Umber. I'm gonna go off camera, do everything basically. I will see you in in a moment. So from this to this. So yeah, I pretty much have everything included in a ponytail. So I'm going to go under the eye with Dusty Rose, the 20 brush, pat it on the lower lash line, like a lot of it. I'm going to blend that out. I'm going to take my Anastasia Beverly Hills Amrezy collaboration highlighter, pop that on in the inner corner. One thing that I wish I did do more of, which I'm going to do now, is add more of Cypress Umber into the outer corner here. And this is just a brush that we've used before. And that is the final look for you. So this is it. Thank you for watching. Again, this was inspired by Staceymariemua. When I saw this on Anastasia Beverly Hills Instagram, I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, I'm not going to do like the feathered, like smoked up to here, but I definitely was inspired by this look. It's just so pretty. If you liked this video, like it, subscribe to my channel, and follow me on Instagram @NessaSunshine_. I will see you guys next time. Bye! Bye now!